think you're trying to hide anything, which personally I think is kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
I think you've learned the hard way. Like a lot of leads that have had a difficult time, people have been hard on you. Like, let's just call it what it is. And they're going to be hard on you. Some people are going to like what you do. Some people aren't. So you just kind of have to live your life and cancel out all the other noise. And it seems like you're doing that. But back to what you said. You said you're taking it slow and you're not dating. Yet you literally called where you are home right now. You said, I'm just making this my home base. That kind of sounds fast. You see each other every day.
We're quarantining
How many
together.
bedrooms does Kelley have? You know what I mean?
She's got 3 bedrooms. No roommates.
Okay, Peter, don't even try to tell me that you and Dustin are in your own rooms.
We each have our own room. We got Sophie here too, Dustin's dog. So we're having a party. It's a good time.
Oh. It's just that, obviously it sounds like so much fun, to have a group of people, because a lot of people are alone right now. But it also doesn't sound like you're taking it slow. I'm just saying.
Okay,
so the perfect way to get to know somebody is like this.
I understand that, but I will use the defense that we are quarantining together, so we have no choice but to spend all of our time together. And I'm grateful for that. Very grateful, because we get along so well. I look up there and just have so much respect for her.
So here's my segue into moving on. Do you feel like at this point, because how many weeks have you been quarantined in Chicago?
I'm guessing now a little over 2.5 maybe.
So do you feel like you know Kelley better than you knew Hannah Ann or Madison at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Segue. Go ahead. I know you do. You've been spending a lot of time with her.
Yeah, you get to know
I know more about my husband now than I have.
I keep saying, if couples can make it through this quarantine, when you are locked in together 24/7, you can make it through anything after this.
It's very true. Yeah, no, I've definitely gotten to know her very well. Everything that kind of makes her tick and just kind of like annoys her, all that stuff. It's been good.
And you're still there. Is Peter better in real life or on the show?
Oh my God, in real life.
I hope so.
Way better. I always used to stick up for him. I was like, some parts of him that you saw weren't like necessarily him. But I even used to say on the show, I was like, there's Peter Weber and then there's the Bachelor Peter. And, they'd be like, can you stop saying that? And I was like, no, because it's true. I met him outside of this. And he's so much cooler than he is on the show.
No,
Peter, I will say
true.
you are cooler in real
true.
life than what we did see on the show.
I guess I'd rather have it that way than vice versa. So thank you.
No, absolutely. So you feel like if you met Peter, well, you did meet him in real life before, but you guys could hit it off.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a compliment. Take it. It's a fine line to try to be both. The same person you see on TV is the same person you are in person. So,
right. No, I know it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the thing. I think as leads, like, the show is edited in a way to have certain storylines, and there's so much that happens that can't be portrayed on TV. And so I think for anyone who's ever been on the show, there's so much more. People are way funnier or more charismatic than what they come across. And Peter, I've met you now a few times in person, and you really are just this very warm, big-hearted, fun, charismatic guy that I think we saw a good part of it on the show, but I think that there's so much more. And so, regardless of what happened throughout the entire season, and it didn't pan out, I'm sure, as anyone had expected, I think you are on your own path, and I'm so happy you were our Bachelor. I really am.
Yeah, you seem happy. We've talked to you a couple of times in studio. You're different. You're different.
I told
Thanks,
you
Kelley. Thanks, Kelley.
I owe a lot of it to her. She's been amazing.